Hello, thank you for all coming this beautiful morning. I'm Vic Puente. I'm the third child of three from Jess's first marriage to Billy Cuellar. And although I was only 7 when my folks split up, I have a lot of good memories of him. Not only the typical things like SeaWorld and Disneyland, but I enjoyed being at a ranch or a cattle dairy the best. Dad loved animals, as most of us know, especially cows, and made it a practice to load the kids from the neighborhood up in the back of his pickup, something you can't do anymore, and take them down to those dairies on the weekends. And on one occasion, Dad and I went alone, and we were there when a cow was giving birth to a calf, and we were there on a weekend, so there wasn't any ranch hands or employees working that day. But while the mother of the calf had just left the calf alone, instead of licking that embryonic sac off of it, it was still over the head of it, and the calf was starting to suffocate, and it was struggling a little bit. So my dad went over the fence, told me stay there, and he pulled the sac off the calf's head, and I'm sure because of that calf lived that day because of my dad. It was a good experience. Dad taught me how to milk a cow, and on one of his small ranches he had in Silmar also taught me how to brand a cow. I did it with my brother, and we had a good time learning that. My father knew no strangers and would strike up conversations with anyone within earshot, from working in the markets to walking in the parking lots or on the street lots. I remember whenever I went with him, I'd hope he was in a hurry so he wouldn't stop to talk to anybody. But that never happened. And as soon as he could, he would start talking to someone who always reciprocated, and I knew I was stuck there for at least 15 or 20 minutes. One occasion that sticks out was when I was at my dad's brother's funeral, and after that service, he struck up a conversation with the groundskeeper there, and for about a half an hour, and I wondered to myself, what could he possibly be talking about for so long? But that's how he was. He made everyone feel equal and comfortable. He was very fun to talk with, and again, sharing so many stories with everybody. My father was an avid gardener. He loved plants and trees, and helped and volunteered countless others with theirs. All the time he was volunteering to go in people's yards, even when they didn't ask, and start cleaning up stuff. I remember one time I helped him on a paying side job to thin out a couple of trees that we worked on all day, only to have the lady came home later that evening and was a little displeased with taking too much off of the top. So my dad simply said, "Okay, just pay me half." But if she would have talked long enough, he probably would have done it for free, knowing him. But most of my memories of my father was just his hard, tireless work. He's always in the garden, or swinging a scythe, or in the corral making a wire door clasps, or makeshift shelters for all of his critters. And indeed, even the animals are going to miss him. Thank you.